Morning, everybody. We are beginning our meditation in a few minutes' time. If you have any issue with the connection, it looks okay on YouTube, but it was just saying it was intermittent. There is also a stream on Facebook. Looks like it's okay now, but just drop briefly then. There is the link for the Facebook stream also. Good morning. Well done for making the 7 a.m. session. Good job. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is 7 o'clock on June the 1st, 2020. And this is Meditate with Adam, session 70.5. We have added a additional session to celebrate the fact that we have hit the 70 mark, 10 weeks, coinciding with the time that we have been in lockdown here. Gradually, as we know in the UK, the lockdown is opening up and we are able to potentially have more external freedoms. That is gradually loosening. But what we're concerned with here on this training in meditation is internal freedom, and appreciating that even when we have seemingly endless, unlimited external freedom, we still have some limitations on our internal freedom unless we have trained our mind. So with meditation, we are turning inwards and starting to discover where real freedom comes from, and to discover that it actually comes from a mind that is free of delusion. Delusions disturb the mind, make our mind unpeaceful. There are many different ways to combat delusions. For example, a delusion such as anger, which disturbs the mind, which has many levels. Even slight frustration, irritation is from anger. The antidote to that is patience. We practice patience, we become more patient. That will pacify anger. That is one way to pacify the delusion of anger. But a deeper way is what we're doing now, where we thought arises and dissolves. Now, during our day, when we are busy, this is what happens. We have frustration, angry thoughts arising, confusion. And unless we've trained our mind, we will succumb to their power and believe what they're telling us about a person, a situation, what is happening in our world. What we're exploring in this meditation is how our thoughts arise and dissolve like clouds in the sky. They come deeper, just looking at the mind. We're seeing these thoughts arise and dissolve. We're seeing through them. The consequence of that is being able to see through them when they arise in our daily life, not to be governed by them anymore, not to be influenced by them anymore. Yeah, so this meditation has incredible meaning, incredible consequences for our daily life. We're just looking at our mind, we're paying attention to our mind in a non-judgmental way. I'm just looking. Some days you'll do this meditation and it will be quiet, other days it will be busy. To some degree it doesn't matter. We just simply look and watch the mind. And as I've said previously, having a lot of thoughts is not a disadvantage for this meditation. In some respects it's helpful because we are just watching. The Himalayan style meditation, we allow the expansion in our mind, the space to arise in our mind. My body is like a mountain. Yeah, my breath is like the wind, and my mind is like the sky. We allow our mind to become broad and open, not narrow. We don't want to be narrow-minded. Yeah, we want to open up. The way to open up the mind is not to tell our mind to open up, or to be told by someone outside of us that we should have an open mind and we should be more outward. It's not that, it's to simply connect with the natural openness within our mind. It's an organic process. We're not enforcing it upon ourselves. So that is a new way of learning, because it's already there. So the ego has to be put to one side, which of course is not easy, especially when it's full and center of the attention most of the time. This is why at the beginning we focus on the breath and then we set our compassionate intention, meaning that we're not just meditating here for ourselves. This isn't just about, oh, look at me, I've got up in the morning and I'm meditating. I'm doing this all for me and my day. And we start doing it for me, but the main reason is to be a benefit to others. And then that moves our attention off our ego into the world of others, which immediately broadens the mind. It's literally the difference between night and day. You might see on this video, you see there's light coming through. Yeah, this is the sun. My blind is down, but the sun is just creeping in underneath. This is what happens when compassion arises in our mind. Positivity, sunlight arises. Yeah, when there's none of it, we're just focusing on ourselves. No light coming through. This is just a trickle. If I was to open the blind up fully, it would be streaming in there, all over. And this is the effect. This is similar to when our mind opens to compassion. This is why we start with that intention. Sitting comfortably. Taking 5 Deep inhalation. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Final one. Breathe in your own time. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale. We set our compassionate intention. We are training in meditation for the benefit of others, our family, our friends, our community, society, and world. May everyone benefit from this morning's session. May there be healing in the world. Our heart goes out to others, those experiencing physical sickness, mental sickness, fear, confusion. May our meditation be a benefit to them. May we be able to help others in our life. We engage in the 9-round breathing practice to clear away any obstacles. Deep inhalation. Deep inhalation. 3 exhalations. Hands in the lap. Deep inhalation. And 3 exhalation. And we go again. Deep inhalation. Switch. 3 exhalations. Deep inhalation. Switch. 3 exhalations. Breathing in through both nostrils. Deep inhalation. Hold it. And 3 exhalations. And the third one, breathe out all that. Final round. Deep inhalation. Switch. 3 exhalations. Deep inhalation. Switch. 3 exhalations. Long, deep inhalation. My body, like a mountain. My breath, like the wind, like the sky. We turn our attention to the mind. Our body like a guest house for our mind. We turn our attention to it now. It is formless, like space. It functions to understand, to cognize. Completely clear. It is obscured by our conceptual thoughts. But if we see them clearly, we can also see through them. If we allow enough space in our mind. All the thoughts about the day ahead, about our life, our dreams and plans and memories. We see them now. They arise and dissolve as clouds arise and dissolve in the vast, boundless sky. Our mind, boundless, limitless, luminous. Try to gain a clear image of your mind. And then hold it with your concentration. If distractions come, and try to take you away from this vast space, see through them. thinking about the day ahead, the week ahead, and the month ahead. How do you want it to be? What kind of day do you want? You can decide now. You can imagine what you want. Create it in your mind. This whole month, if you wish. Because we have stepped back at the beginning of the month, beginning of the day, the week. It's in our hands, our experience. We can decide, we can create what we want in our imagination, using the power of our mind. We dedicate the positive energy from our meditation so we can progress with our training. And there can be healing across the world. All the people in our life and community, they benefit from this morning's meditation. Okay, thank you very much. When you're ready, please bring your session to a close. In meditation, this is the power of the mind. This is why morning meditation is so effective. We're at the beginning of the day, the week, the month. So it's in our hands what happens to us. As in, of course, externally, no, we don't know. Internally, I'm talking about. Using the power of our imagination. If we understand the mind, we understand that everything is coming from our imagination. We can utilize the power of our imagination to create the world that we want. For meditation, pleasant week and a pleasant month ahead. Thanks for making the effort this morning to tune in, and I hope you got to experience the great benefits of morning meditation. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. This morning, while I was preparing breakfast in my home, there was I turned on the light and there was a power cut. Which in some respects was a good sign, potential obstacle to running the morning meditation. Whenever you're doing something positive, if there's some obstacle to it, that's usually a good sign. Yeah. So as I was getting ready to run this session, there was a power cut in the house. All the Wi-Fi went down, everything. Yeah, but it all came back on in the nick of time. Take care.